Hello everybody, Mark here, and this is the third dinner. It's the one of the emergency food packs that I've purchased a while back, and just giving them a go, see what they're like. This is the chili con carne and long grain rice. It's a 400 gram pack, okay, and as you can see it's in a silver coloured airtight container or pouch. It's about a centimetre thick. There we go. So it fits in pockets, fits in rucksacks. You know, it's you know, and even stacks if you're going to stack them in a box. Stack loads of them together. What I'm going to do after I've loaded them, I'm going to put the address for the company in the comment section. Okay, I mean, I'm not sponsored by them, but I just figured if you want to, you know, inquire, there's no phone number or website, but there's an address in Surrey. You can write to them, and perhaps if you put the company name in, that maybe something will come up on Google. Anyway, but yeah, the first one was pasta and meatballs in some tomato sauce, I think. The second one was pasta with chicken, which that one was really good. I like that one. And this one, like I said, is the chili con carne long grain rice. I've actually made a bunch of chili con carne dishes myself, but this is the first one I've had out of a pouch. Okay, it's very nearly done. And anyway, I don't know how much these cost. I think they probably a couple of quid at most. No more than a couple of pound, I'm sure. Now, the ingredients are water, cooked long grain rice at 20%, beef at 16%, tomatoes at 11%, red kidney beans at 11%. It's got rapeseed oil, red and green peppers. It's got onion, tomato puree, maize starch, modified starch, more starch, cheese. Sugar, salt, spices, malt vinegar, contains barley. There we are, 400 grams. And actually, see if we can. Anyway, there's a close up of the. So there you have it. This is anyway. So I've got two of these. I'm only heating up one in the pan because this will be the third one of these I've eaten tonight. And you know, just to show you, because I said in the first one, because what I've done, I've cooked and eaten one of these, loaded the video, and then 20 minutes later I come back to cook up a different one. And I said in the first one, which would be, in my time, it would be an hour ago, that someone like me would probably eat 3 of them. And if you were dragging a rucksack up a mountain, then you know, you'd probably want at least 3 of these, 3 or 4 I would imagine, because of the exertion. But anyway, we'll see how this compares to my homemade. Anyway, I didn't show you, did I? There you go. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty much the same. Well, there's a lot of rice in here. Yeah, interesting. I don't know what it is. I think there's I can taste the salt in here. Yeah, I think there is a taste to it, and I think it could be the salt. There's more salt in it than I'm used to in a chili con carne. I could be wrong, but there's something in it that reminds me of salt, and whatever it is might be better without. But yeah, actually not my favourite out of the 3. My favourite would be the middle one, the chicken and pasta. But having said that, if you're up a mountain or stranded on a roof, and it's this or, you know, going hungry, this will be a very good meal. It's just that, like I say, you know, this wouldn't be something that you'd have around. You wouldn't eat this in your house. You wouldn't have this, you know, as a dinner. That just wouldn't. You wouldn't like it. I don't. Well, I wouldn't want to eat this for a dinner if I was just eating it around the house. But if I was to go on a trip where I needed to take some light food, light in weight, that you know, that I'd be carrying a bunch of them. You know, it's quite good. I mean, it's got what you need in here. It's got meat. It's got lots of rice for carbs. It's got some peppers. It's got some green. It's got some red kidney beans. Got some red pepper. I don't know, green peppers at least. Yeah, so I mean, it's got everything you need in here to stop you going hungry in an emergency. I mean, it is an emergency food pack. So it's more designed to be wholesome, you know, with lots of calories. So you know, I mean, they've done their best, I think, to make it taste good. It's just if you compare it to something that you've made at home or got out of a tin, it probably wouldn't fare as well. But it's not designed to, you know. It's designed as an emergency. But all in all, I mean, it's not totally bad. It's just, as long as you're in dire straits, and you know, it's definitely edible. I mean, if you're going to be whipping some of these up for company, then, you know, that wouldn't go down well. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you're going on a holiday, if you're going packing, it's probably a lot easier to take these than cans, you know. And the good thing is you don't need to, because it's in a pouch, you don't need to boil it, you don't need to boil the rice, you don't need to fry the meat, you just, you know, it's all done, you know. At the price I think I may have paid for it, it's probably not as economical as cans, but cans are quite bulky, they're quite heavy. These are very thin, and they're 400 grams, you know, except for the first one, that was 300. That was the pasta and meatballs, you know, that tasted fairly okay, you know, just wasn't a lot of it. But the extra 100 grams of meal number 2, the pasta and chicken, and meal number 3, chili con carne, they're 100 grams more than the meatballs and pasta. And oh boy, they and yeah, you really notice the extra 100 grams. It visibly looks a lot more. Yeah, but all in all, you know, the rice. The rice is well cooked. It's quite soft because it's been in the mix for a while. The meat, nothing much to say about the meat as such. It's not as flavoursome as the mince that I whipped up the other day when I did a chili con carne on pasta. But then, that's not what this is for. You know, it's designed to, you know, it's designed to be palatable, you know, enough to sort of get you to eat it, and high in carbohydrates, you know. But yeah, out of the 3, I'd say the middle one, but this is very, very edible. I think if I was cold in the rain, cooking this on an open fire, I'd be well appreciative of this. Quite good. Anyway, it's yeah, stuck to the bottom of the pan a little bit more than the others did. So you've got to watch that. The thing is, I noticed when I poured it out of the sachet into the pan and started to mix it, I noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of moisture in here. You know, like when it starts to cook, when the bottom of the pan starts to heat up and it starts to fizzle, you got to mix it around. If it has juice in there, that makes it easier to mix and to stir and to get it to heat through, I think, if it has some moisture. But there was definitely the look, it didn't seem to have any moisture. It was just like meat, a little bit of sauce, a bunch of rice, all in a sort of a big, not a block, but a big lump, you know. Anyway, well, not bad at all. There you go. So anyway, that's what it. There's another look at that. I'll put the information in the comment section, and yeah, you know, it's for the price. It's not too bad. It'd be more expensive than a can, but that's the choice you take if you want the convenience of a thin pack against heavy tins. Anyway, I hope that was of use to somebody at least. You know, it makes a different video for you to see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.